Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 2 of, not welcome back to episode 2, welcome to episode 2 of The Word on That podcast with Blazing Live. Just Blazing. I'm only blazing live on Twitch. We're not live here. It's just me, actually. We have something I need to talk. Guys, I have a goal. This podcast, this episode. I'm not going to touch the mic. Matter of fact, I need a freaking fidget or something because I keep touching the mic. I don't have a fidget though. I simply just have me. Okay. I don't have a noiseless fidget anyway. I have the iconic sensory slug. No, we have some things to talk about this podcast, this episode. This episode? I don't know. I've only done this once. Give me a break. Also, I apologize if I'm sniffing a lot. My allergies are acting up like crazy. Also, once again, if you hear background noise, they're launching fireworks where I live. So, like, heavily. I almost shit myself earlier because I thought a bomb went off. It was just a firework. Wait, can we get some ASMR on the mic with this paintbrush? ASMR time with Blazing Live. Not Blazing Live, fuck. I don't know why I keep full naming myself. Is this calming? Is this relaxing? Should we do an ASMR segment of the podcast? I have a feeling this is really loud, actually. Can we just... I don't know how ASMR works. I've never done this. Should I do it? I don't... Okay. We're back. Right, guys, how do we... I don't know how to transition into segments. I'm not gonna lie to you. Basically, guys, I'm so upset. You don't understand. They closed Muppets Vision 3D. It's a tragedy. It's a loss to the Muppets community. They closed Muppets Vision 3D. If you don't know what Muppets Vision 3D is, they're like almost actual tears in my eyes. They closed Muppets Vision 3D, and if you don't know what that is, it was an attraction at Disney World. And I mean, I don't really care for Disney World. I just care that it was the Muppets, right? I don't give a crap about Disney. The Muppets, and it was the whole, like, they had the statue of Miss Piggy that was like the Statue of Liberty, but it was the fountain. And it was the whole theater thing where they, like, I don't remember exactly what happens in the show, but they've got the two old man puppets up in the balcony, and I can't think straight right now. But yeah, they closed it, and it was Jim Henson's last project, and it's so disappointing. And there was this whole memorial, and everybody gathered around and sang the Rainbow, what is it called? The Rainbow Bridge song. And it was so sad. What do you mean it's closed? How is it gonna be Hollywood Studios without the Muppets? How dare you? Guys, it's just the plot of the Muppet movie. Guys, nobody kidnapped Jack Black, and that's why they shut it down. Guys, you gotta inconvenience Jack Black and save the Muppets. It's the only way, but it's already closed. It's too late. We didn't make it. No, when they announced it closing, people were like, guys, it's the plot of the Muppet movie. And yet, did I see anyone take action? No, I didn't touch the mic that time. My mouth hit it. I'm sorry. It's just the point. I think it's time to inconvenience Jack Black. What's worse, briefly inconveniencing Jack Black or destroying the Muppets? Kidnapping Jack Black, Fozzie. If you haven't seen the Muppet movie, you should. It's an integral part of Hollywood. I don't care. A 2011 Muppet movie with the Muppet Man song is an integral part to today's societal culture. I don't care. It's integral. How many times can I say integral? It is very important to us as a community. To us. To the film industry as it is today. The 2011 Muppet movie is very important, and we must not let it die. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. Okay, moving on. Guys, I've been doing a bit of reading lately. You would never believe what I've been up to. I've been reading. I have loved reading since I was like a kid. Like, I used to literally read like 5 books at the same time and finish them all within a week simultaneously. How the hell I did that, I don't know. Cannot do that now. Don't have the time, don't have the attention span. Unfortunately, TikTok has ruined my attention span, and I am going to admit that because it is the truth. I'm doing my best to get through as many books as possible in the summer, right? So far, I have barely finished one. It is, in fact, July. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to discuss the stack of books I have left to read. Well, no, 2. I've gotten through 2 because I read Sunrise on the Reaping, and that was an amazing book. Probably one of the best I've ever read, actually. But we're going to get into that probably next episode because that's a whole deep dive into the Hunger Games that I want to do. The book that before I get into the book, guys, I'm different. I've been going to the library lately. No, I've been going to the library, or trying to anyway, when I'm not working, which is hard. But I've been trying to go to the library more so that I can like disconnect from. I'm about to burp. Sorry. So I can disconnect from my phone and the internet. Excuse me, unless it's like important paperwork I have to do or something. Then I'll do it on my laptop at the library. But it's good to calm myself. And gives me the space where I can actually read without like being interrupted or anything. And it's quiet and it's nice and it just feels like the right situation to be reading, because I've been wanting to read more lately. I don't like that. I've been starting to feel stupid, guys. Couldn't tell. My brain cells are depleting. They're deteriorating. They're going downhill, if you will. And I don't like that. And so I'm trying to educate myself more. Trying to become a better person. I don't know. I like reading anyway. I miss it. It's a good thing to do. Get your brain working. Get your brain flowing. It's supposed to like not only help with like your vocabulary, but when you read more, it's shown to make your brain more like coherent in certain situations, and just really in general. Helps your speech. Helps. Maybe I won't say every other sentence, and maybe I will stop stuttering like I do. I don't know if stuttering is a word, but like skipping sentences, repeating. Oh my god, literally what I'm doing right now because I can't think straight. Because I'm irritated. I've been irritated all day. Matter of fact, I've been irritated all week. It's just been one of those fucking weeks. I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the book I've been reading because it's really good, and I think you guys should read it if you haven't. Excuse me, I just like burped when I like my throat burped. That was really weird. Blah. Okay. You throat ever burp? Your throat ever burp? Hey, was that even a sentence? Was that a coherent sentence of words? I don't think it was. Right. The book I've been reading is I was gonna wait. I speak like a person. Fucking stupid. Fucking I sound like the seagull, the seagulls from Finding Me. Mine. I. Pay for real. I wish I could. Y'all ever wish you could like take your brain out, like take it out, squeeze it like a freaking wet rag, and like squeeze all the juices out, dunk it in some soapy water, scrub it down, give it an exfoliation, and then like stick it back in. That's what I want to do. I need to refresh my brain. I want to do that, but like to every vital organ I have. And then I want to separately do it to my bones. I want to take my bones out individually, like smack them on the table, like a freaking, like I want to smack them on the table, get all the dust off of them, scrub them down a little and put them back in so they freaking don't hurt anymore. That's what I want. And then I want to take, I want to take my organs, like my intestines, and like squeegee them, get all the juices out, like redo them, and then stick them back in, reorganize them all clean. That's what I want to do. I want to take my eyeballs out. I want to put them in some bleach, let them sit, let them rinse them off, stuck them back in. That's what I want to. That's desperately what I want to do. You know that I can't think of what show it's from, but it's like in my head. There's a cartoon scene somewhere where it's a character like unzipping his skin and hanging it up and then taking a shower and then like putting it back on. I don't know what it's from. I can't think of it, but I know it exists somewhere. That's what I want to do. I want to unzip my skin. He like washes out the skin too and then puts it back on. It might be SpongeBob. I don't really know, but that's how I feel. Like that's what I need to do. I need to cleanse myself. I need a deep scrub in every orifice possible and impossible. Like I want to replace my nail beds. I want to like put them. This is a horribly graphic scenario. However, it's how I feel. If you don't like it, leave. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody has to understand this. I need to scrub my organs. I sound crazy, but it's I don't know. I'm also a person who washes my hands probably 30, between 20 and 50 times a day. I'm not even joking. Because I don't know. I feel dirty. Not in like a mental standpoint, in like a physical standpoint. Like I feel like there's always dirt on me, germs. I do anything, I wash my hands. I do anything between that, I wash my hands. It's just, I wash my hands after I get out of the shower sometimes. Not even on purpose. It's cut this out. Not on purpose. It's a subconscious thing, I think. Which, hey, is insane. We're getting off topic. What was I saying? Okay. The book I have been reading. Back to the topic. The book I've been reading is The Help by Catherine Stockett, I believe is the author. But it's a very good book. I like the movie. How many times can I say I decided to read the book because I've seen the movie several times and I really like it. And somebody said that the book shows a lot of different. The book is a larger perspective and it's a lot better. So of course I'm gonna go read the book. And it honestly, arguably, I would say the book is better. It has more details in it, obviously, but with this in mind, the movie is very accurate to the book. It just is missing some scenes that they didn't put in. The book, like I said, the book just has more detail to it. You're kind of more into the characters' depth. But for those of you who don't know, The Help is about, The Help, which were the black women who basically were, for lack of a better word, maids to white families in the 50s and 60s. in the U.S. during the segregation and civil rights movements in the oh my god, in the 50s and 60s. I think this book takes place in the early 60s. I think it's ending in 1964. I haven't quite finished it yet. I literally have like 3 chapters left. I was gonna wait to finish it to talk about this, but I needed to get this podcast done today. But I'm gonna finish it tonight. It's a very good book though. But I wanted to read, not only because I've seen the movie, but I wanted to read more books that kind of give more classic books, I guess would be the word. I don't think The Help is considered classic because I think it was written in like the early 2000s. Let's see. When was she published? She was published in 2009, yeah. So early 2000s is when it was published. But it's based on, I'm pretty sure it's based on real stories from the South. It takes place in Jackson, Mississippi, which was a place very important in the civil rights movement. This is Editing Blaze here. Now that I finished the book, I just want to add that I do know that the book is based on real stories, but the stories in it are not, entirely true. It's kind of just based off experiences, and also that I am aware that the book is not entirely historically accurate. I just wanted to put that in there, that I am aware of this, and to keep that in mind if you read the book as well. Okay, bye-bye. But it goes through their lives. Basically it's about these maids writing a book about their life. Like it's them writing the book within the book, if that makes sense. I don't know. You just kind of have to read it. I think the movie's good representation too, but like I said, the book is always better. But what I was saying is that I've been wanting to read more books that kind of show different perspectives, show real life problems, even if they're fictional. Books like Animal Farm is on my list. I know that that's a good one. I'm about to start 1984, also by George Orwell, because I know that they touch on real topics, which is a good way to educate yourself. If you're like me and you can't really process straight, sorry, my chair is squeaking, straight historical events. Me personally, I read in pictures. This is a weird thing. I found out within the past couple of years, not everyone thinks in like pictures and photographs. Some people think in words and numbers, which is really weird to me because my whole life I've thought in pictures. When I read, I see the story, and when I'm like thinking back on it, I remember visually what happened. I remember what I pictured and what I saw. And it's the same thing with like when somebody asks me, hey, do you remember where this is, or do you remember if we did this? I think back to that moment, and if I can physically see myself doing that, like did you turn the light off? If I can remember and physically see myself turning the light off or locking the door or whatever, physically see myself like doing that thing, then I know that I did it. You know what I mean? Because it's like a memory, but like all of my thoughts are like that. Like same thing with like math, even math and numbers. I'm remembering what I saw on the page, not. Does this make sense? You're remembering in pictures, not words. And I think in pictures and not words. Like if I'm thinking, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, if you're like me and you can't, you don't process like straight facts very well, like you're reading history or documents, because personally for me, like I can't visualize a story out of that. I can't visualize what I'm seeing, so I'm not going to remember it as well, unless I'm like remembering what the words on the page said. So historical fiction is really important to me for that, because it gets those important aspects and points across, being realistic while also helping me visualize and remember those aspects. Oh, and with The Help, the book, it really, what I have taken from it is that when people think back to and I don't know if it was like this all across the country, it could have just been the South. It's like the book takes place in. I don't know if it was just me, but a lot of people think back to the 50s and 60s and they think housewives. They think traditional wife. They think cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids. That's all the wife did, right? But in this book, the women who worked for these families, that was all they did. They were the ones cooking, cleaning, setting up, raising their children on top of their own lives. You know what I mean? It's like, that's never something I would have thought about, which is why these kind of books are important, because it shows you that perspective. And I find that really almost like, I mean, obviously media is going to show you what they want you to see. History is going to show you what they want you to see as far as the education system goes. So we've been told, which it may have been true that yes, these women stayed home, did cooking, cleaning, planning, all of that. But that also could have been only for a few families. Or, like I said, could have been for families more up north. I don't know. This book takes place in the South. That's probably something I should do some more research on, actually, because it makes me curious. But yeah, at least in the South, these women, the moms of these families, or the wives of these families that had help in their house, they just sat around and watched the TV or read their books or went to their little clubs, and all they did was scrutinize people, which is crazy to me. It's like, hey, what do you mean, you're taking all the credit for doing the cooking, the cleaning, the raising the kids, the doing the shopping, all of that, but you're not doing any of that. You have these maids in your house who are doing all of that for you, and you're just paying them. Paying them not enough, by the way. So yeah, but it's just crazy to me. Obviously, and I knew that they obviously knew about that at that time, but I didn't realize how prevalent those jobs were. Given that this book is based on what I'm 90% sure is real. Maybe not like full-on real stories, but real scenarios. It's very much interesting to read, but it's a good book. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest you read it or watch the movie if you're not a book person. Just educate yourself, really. But yeah, that's the book I've been reading, and I'm about to move on to another book, and I will update you guys on that when I start it, obviously. I literally like 2 chapters left with the help. I just need to read them. The chapters are kind of long, though, so it takes me a minute. It didn't take me a minute. Realistically, I've been reading this book for like 2 months, but I could have written it. I could have read it in like 2 weeks. I just doing it in between jobs is a lot, and sometimes you get excuse me. Sometimes you get home and you just don't want to read. I'm sorry. I just want to watch TikTok sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what's ironic about this podcast is that in real life, I don't talk that much. Like, you think on the internet and you think, oh, she yaps. That's all she does is freaking yap. And she doesn't stop talking. Even if what she's saying is incoherent words, she's still talking. In real life, I have my moments if I'm with people I trust a lot. But 9 times out of 10, I don't really say anything. Matter of fact, I've been told I'm too quiet in real life, which is a striking contrast to what I do on the internet, which I find ironic and funny. But I've literally had people be like, why don't you talk? I'm like, I do, just not to you. I'm really bad at small talk though. Like, if I don't know you well, sorry, I moved the mic closer. Okay. If I don't know you well in real life, I don't have much to say to you. Sorry. I don't have much to say. And that is just the truth of it. If I don't have anything to say, hey, I'm probably thinking about the TV show I was watching at home. or the book I was reading, or something of that nature. I'm either deep in thought or there are no thoughts going on. No thoughts, no bitches and hoes, bows, hoes, bitches and hoes, bows, hoes, bitches and hoes. Bo Burnham, come back. Oh, guys, I saw this video, and it was this girl. It may not have been a video, it may have been post, and it was this girl being like, if you go to coffee shops and you get this ultra caramel mocha frap drizzle latte, you don't like coffee, you just like milkshakes. What the fuck is wrong with you? You shouldn't be going to coffee shops if you just like milkshakes. Listen here, Brittany. Yes, I like milkshakes. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you. I'm a sugar connoisseur. I'm a sugar connoisseur, thank you. And I take pride in that. However, sometimes my milkshakes need a little bit of espresso. Because I'm a tired girly. If I'm anything, it's a nap girly. I think I talked about this last time. I take a lot of naps, alright? I'm also a tummy ache girly. Hey, love how there's always something wrong. I genuinely think it's because our food is so messed up, but it's all that red 40 I'm ingesting. I can't help it. Realistically, I don't actually eat that much red 40. I think the most red 40 is probably in my hot chips that I have like maybe once a week, maybe. I don't know. Does Dr. Pepper have red 40 in it? That might be an issue. Oh, no one answered that. Actually, does Dr. Pepper have red 40? Oh, no. Cherry Dr. Pepper has red 40. Which is very hard to find, by the way. I love cherry Dr. Pepper, but it's the hardest one to find in store. And I don't know why. I do love me a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper from Sonic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Guys, I'm giving you all my secrets. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm yapping. You're not supposed to know that. My guilty pleasure is a large cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. It's my treat. It's my favorite little treat, aside from a milkshake. Thank you. Oh my god. But it's not in normal Dr. Pepper red 40, isn't it? So that's crazy. They should make an energy drink that tastes like Dr. Pepper. I think that would solve the answer to my life problems. No, it actually wouldn't, but it would help a lot. Dr. Pepper just does, and you'll be like, Dr. Pepper has caffeine in it already. It's not enough. Listen, 40 grams of caffeine in a Dr. Pepper is not enough. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I need minimum 300 milligrams. Which is so bad. Oh my god. What's the daily caffeine limit? What is the daily caffeine limit for a person? Oh, that's not good. Guys, I might die of heart disease. Not heart disease. Heart attack? Not heart. I don't even get heart palpitations from caffeine. So like, oh, can you hear my foot tapping on the floor? No, it's is 1,000 milligrams of caffeine too much in a day? No, I'm reading that off of Google. Guys, I fear like the daily caffeine limit recommended, safe for most healthy adults, 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. Hey, what? I look at the camera in shock. What? I don't think I have that much daily. I think I have a little less than that. But I know for a fact there have been days, especially recently, because your girl's been very tired, that I've had more than that. Guys, what can too much caffeine do to you? Anxiety, insomnia. Well, those aren't the issues. Increased heart rate, also not indigestive issue. Oh, well, that's the AI. I don't give a fuck about the AI over here. Take me to our real website. Caffeine is generally safe in low to moderate amounts. High levels of consumption may lead to an... Okay, here's the thing though. I can't have my fun little energy drink and maybe a cup of coffee, but freaking Granny Smith over here can have her 6 cups of dark roasted coffee and be fine when she's 70. Grandma, you shouldn't be drinking that much coffee to begin with, let alone at your arthritis age. Let alone at your creaky staircase granny horror game age. Put down the Keurig, Grandma. Put it down. Grandma, step away from the Keurig. The pastor said the caffeine's gonna kill you and the devil's gonna come for you. My joke. Pastor Bob said to step away from the coffee maker, Linda, or he's not putting you on his prayer list. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I might have to get that. Oh my god. Guys, I have this fun thing when I laugh too hard, I start dying. You guys hear my bronchitis cough? It's not actually bronchitis. I don't know what it is, actually. Nobody will tell me. And then when I say I cough like that, they don't believe me. But it's like I have to laugh really hard for it to happen. So I can't... What do you do? Force yourself to go into a laughing coma at the doctor to prove that you have bronchitis? I don't have bronchitis. I honestly think, and I think I've said this before, I honestly think my cough is that bad because when I was young, Lord drop! Whoop whoop, whoop whoop, Lord drop! Lord drop! Blazing Lord drop! When I was little, I got strep and flu a lot back to back. And I think that fucked up my lungs. So, like, I don't have asthma or anything. I think getting strep and flu a lot as a kid kind of did that. And then I got it really bad when I was like, I don't even know, like 11 or 12. I mean, still a kid. And I was bedridden for like a week and a half. I think that did a number on me, on my lungs, and I didn't realize it. So, yeah. Fun fact of the day. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it's bound to happen on the app sesh. That's not the name of the podcast. On the word on that, I'm bound to yap, and that's the word on that. Anyway, caffeine. Anxiety, already have that. Insomnia, not an issue. Digestive issues, pretty sure it's other reason. Muscle breakdown. What is that word? Rhabdomyolysis. Rhabdomyolysis is a serious condition which damage muscle fibers enter the bloodstream, leading to kidney failure and other okay. Guys, I'm so excited. I can't even explain it to you. Guys, Little Nightmares 3 is gonna come out! Did I ever finish the second game on stream? No, because I got scared. Little Nightmares 3! I'm so excited! They finally released... They've been saying they're gonna release it for like 2 years, right? We got the trailer in like 2023. Hey, I just want to play the game. And it comes out October 10th of this year. I'm so excited, and it's ready for Halloween. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm so excited. Little Nightmares 3. Because the story and the characters and the art and all of it that goes into it. It's so beautiful and I love it so much. And it's so dark and disturbing, but I love it for that reason. I don't know what it is. I like dark things. I don't know. I like somebody said not to say horror, but I don't know how else. Horror. It sounds fake. Horror. Oh my god, the horror genre. I sound like a Valley girl. Oh my god, Brittany, you'll never guess the horror movie I just went and saw. It was crazy. His head got chopped off. It was literally disgusting because there was blood everywhere, and the worst horror movie I've ever seen. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not talking like that. The horror movie. The horror! No. Horror! Sorry. The horror movie genre. I like horror movies. I like horror books. I like horror TV. I like horror games. I like scary things. I love Halloween. The way I said that sounded like that one John Mulaney skit where it's I'm gay, I'm homeless, I have AIDS, I'm new in town. That's why I don't know why I said it like that. Oh my god. John Mulaney, they can never make me have a fully formed opinion on you. Truly, is how I feel about that. Do I think he's funny? Yes. Is he have some questionable insights? Yes, but he's a comedian, so, that's bound to happen. But yeah, Little Nightmares 3. I'm so excited. It's 2-player. I think the second one is 2-player. I'm already halfway through it, so actually I'm over halfway through it. I really need to finish the game, to be quite honest with you. What does that say? I'm looking at my notes. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. The other thing I was going to talk about is that a game I've been wanting to play because it looks funny and I think I could do funny commentary on it. I'm being translucent with you guys here. Not opaque. We're being transparent. Somebody made fun of me for saying the word opaque the other day, and I was like, how else do you want me to describe it? It's not translucent, it's not transparent, which there is a difference in, by the way. What how else do you, solid, thick, with 2 C's? What do you want me to say? It's opaque. It's not see-through. I don't know. That irritated me. A game I've been wanting to play because I've been seeing everybody else play it, and I think it would be funny to play on stream is Date Everything. But then I went and looked it up, and it's $30. Guess who doesn't have $30? You would be correct. That would be me. So if anyone wants to donate $30 next time I stream, I'll play Date Everything. That would be so greatly appreciated, and I love you for it. But you also definitely don't have to do it because that's, hey, give me money now. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. No, it is hotter. It is hotter than the devil's ass crack on a frying pan outside, and I can't stand it. I hate the heat. I would rather live in Antarctica, quite frankly. I hate summer. So I don't even know if I said that. I may have said that last time. I don't remember. But it's hot. Okay? I'm sorry. It is. It's so hot outside. I've seen things I can't even say on this podcast. Because I can't even begin. You guys just don't understand. Yeah. Oh, the last thing I was gonna say. Does anybody else wake up with like lately I've been waking up. We're getting a little TMI this episode. I'm telling you my deepest darkest secrets. No, I'm just yapping. Like you're my friend. We're friends here. Pretend you're my friend. This is a voice note because that's what somebody said it sounded like. I say you're my friend here. I'm sending you a voice note. You're listening to it. You're having fun. That's what this is. That's what this is a replacement of. Yeah. I keep waking up with like I don't know what demons I'm fighting in my sleep. But I'm waking up with like random scratches and bruises and like straight up skin just peeled off of multiple, like my fingers. There's so many scratches and like bits of skin that have just peeled off. And you'd think, oh, Blaze, it's because you have long fingernails, probably. You just need to cut your fingernails. Wrong. My fingernails are short as they get. I hate having long fingernails. It actually makes me like when my fingernails grow even like a centimeter, it makes me want to claw my skin off because I can't stand the feeling of it. I can't have nails. I've never gotten my nails done. I can't fucking do it because it makes me irrationally uncomfortable and angry. I'll literally start peeling them off myself if I have long fingernails. So they're short, to say the least. So I'm not scratching myself, which I know like that could be like a technically because like you don't know the strength you have, you could still do it. But these are like deep scratches, like almost like a cat. But I know my cat's not scratching in my sleep because he's never done that before. So I don't know what. And not to mention the bruises. My cat's not bruising me in my sleep. Matter of fact, he barely moves. So like, what am I fighting in my? Who is fighting me in my sleep? The other night, I bit a hole through my lip in my sleep. Hey, what does that say about me subconsciously? That I'm an anxious person? That's not news. You guys knew that. I knew that. Let's be for real here. let's think logically here. My wife and my sister had a baby, but then she passed away, so my wife and I had to take it in. But then it tragically lost all of its arms and its legs, and so it's basically just a stump now. And it's real sad looking at the little guy, and I've been picking up extra shifts at the factory, trying to put food on the table. But looking to the light of that little guy makes it all worth it in the end. True story. Yeah, I don't know what demons I'm fighting, and I'm talking like bruises on my arms, bruises on my legs, bruises on my fingers. I don't know. I don't know. But if anyone has a possible answer to that, let me know. Who's beating me up in my sleep? Okay, now we're gonna move on to songs of the week. For songs of the week, somebody said that I should do a playlist and compile all the songs of the weeks. So there's gonna be one big playlist where I put obviously all the songs of the week into and that will be on my Spotify, and I will put the link in the description so that you guys can go listen to them as I list them off if they interest you. Alright. First song is Wildflower and Barley by Hosier. I really like this song. I think it's really cute. I think the harmonies are really good. And I also heard it live a year, 2 years ago, something like that. And it was wonderful. It was amazing. But it's a really good song. It's very nice, very melodic. I think it's cute and comforting, and I like it. Right? Next song is a little more. It's not intense, but it's "Dear Arkansas Daughter" by Lady Lamb. I actually don't listen to a whole lot of Lady Lamb. I probably should, because I really, really like this song. Like, I listen to it all the time. It's just, I don't know. And also, I think it went viral a couple years ago, but it's the you in the dark girls, you with the watercolor eyes. It's that. It's excuse my fake singing, as I can't sing, so I just do a stupid voice instead. But that's the song, and I really like it. I think the instrumental to it is very good. Last song. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm gonna friggin' knock myself upside the head. Is Sleep Talking by, I hope I say this right. Hold on. Song is Sleep Talking by Indigo de Souza. I think that's how you say it. It's a little bit more of a sad song, but I quite like it. I like some of the lyrics to it. And yeah, it's very good. It's one of those that just kind of came on a playlist randomly, and I was like, ooh, I like this one. So I saved it to my like songs, as one does. But yeah, those will all be in the little playlist that I have. And it'll be labeled podcast songs. It'll either be podcast songs or songs of the week. I don't remember what I named it. Let's take a look, shall we? I already made the playlist. I just don't remember what I named it. Because I'm just a girl. It is a public playlist, obviously, so that you know. Podcast songs of the week. Okay, so it's a mixture of both. Podcast songs of the week. So yeah, right now it'll have the ones from last week and this week on there. So if any of those songs sound interesting, you can go give them a listen, I guess. Or not. I don't care. Do what you want. Do what you want with your life. Anyway, we're at the 50-minute mark. So, guys, I think that will be the end of this episode of the podcast. Crazy how I can yap for an hour and it not feel like an hour to myself in a room alone. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the end of this episode for the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow, do all those things on all the platforms. All my other channels will be linked down in the description. Make sure to share it with your friends. If they like stupid little podcasts like this where somebody just yaps for an hour and is maybe a little delusional. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye.